Hello everybody, this is Bronco Juggalo, and today I am discussing the Visual Vengeance title, Slaughter Day. Now this is a 1991 film, shot on video and directed by Brent Cousins, and it was co-written by him and his brother Blake, who star in the movie as well. An ancient evil is turning people into murderous maniacs, and it's up to two friends that own a construction company to stop it. A true shot-on-video film with tracking lines and audio issues and all. This movie is so fucking 90s. Heavily influenced by The Evil Dead. As my buddy Jason said, it is the Hawaiian Evil Dead. Yeah, we got a lot of Evil Deads now. There were parts that were extremely well done in this movie and parts that were laughable. And I'm going to start with one of the funny, laughable parts. And this one's not a con or a pro. It was just kind of funny. There is a part where one of the possessed guys is going through and he tosses one of his own children out of the way. And I'm pretty sure it was his actual kid. And you could tell, like, he tossed this kid and it just looked like he was almost telling him, like he was trying to act possessed, but act like good towards his kid at the same time. And it was pretty funny. Now on the actual con side, and I'm not totally giving them a bad on this one, but it was a bit of a con. And the reason that it's not a total con was I believe that they probably were unable to take it out of the film, being as this was shot and edited on home equipment. They did not have any pro equipment. And for what they have, they did a pretty decent job, I think. Anyways, back to this con. There is parts where you can actually hear the director giving instructions on top of the movie. So yeah, that's kind of like, you know how it is. Now on to my pros. This film is low budget and amateur, but it is shot very, very well. There is good no-budget effects and camera tricks to make it look like people are flying or maybe coming out of the ground or climbing out of a book. The gore is absolutely astounding for the budget they had and, you know, for it not being a studio film. The props that they used were really good. The effects are practical and really good. How they got things to look like they were still moving after being chopped off and all that was done extremely well. There's a scene where a guy gets thrown or dropped off of a ledge, so to speak, and he's impaled. And it looked really good. It looked like it was real. The dialogue and the story are actually pretty decent in this film. They did a good job with it, guys. I really did have fun with this movie. And it has some decent action scenes. Overall, I say that this is actually a really fun film, even though it is extremely, like, on the low budget side. I would put this one down there with, like, Suburban Sasquatch low budget. Not as good as the Japanese Evil Dead, but they had a lot of heart, and you can tell they had a lot of fun. Guys, that is it for me today. Go and check out Slaughter Day for yourself. I think it may be on Tubi. I'm not 100% on that. But check it out. And if not, pick up yourself a copy from Visual Vengeance and Wild Eye. This is Bronco Juggalo saying thank you again to Wild Eye for sending me that extra copy. I truly appreciate it. And we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Are afraid of me, many reasons they should be creatures what they labeled me, leave them bleeding painfully. These bitches cannot compete, they're not